Morning, afternoon, evening, from wherever you're watching. Welcome back once again to the BK Masters, a channel solely dedicated to demystifying mathematics, making complex things look easy. Alright, today we'll be looking at word problem. A word problem basically is framing questions in word form. For example, like the one we have here, when 30 is added to a number, the result is negative 18. Find the number. Normally, the first thing we need to know, we need to understand some certain terms that are used. The first one is sum. When you use the word sum means that a result or the answer you get when you add two things together. That's the meaning of the sum. Now, the second one is the difference. Difference is the result you get when two things are subtracted. And you have two types of difference. The first one is the positive difference. The bigger number minus the smaller number, that's the positive difference. For example, I have 15 minus 5. That's the answer I'm going to get is the positive difference. But if I say 5 minus 15, the answer I'm going to get is the negative difference. So let's look at this first question. When 30 is added to a number, the result is negative 18. So we don't know the number. We say let the number be anything you like. Let the number be x or y. Let the number be y. Now, it says when 30 is added to a number, that means 30 added to this, that is 30 plus y. The result, that means the answer I get, that means equals to negative 18. So we are now asked to find the number. We have ended up interpreting this word problem. So from here, for us to find this number, we subtract 30 from both sides. So this becomes 30 plus y minus 30 equals to negative 18 minus 30. 30 and 30 we go. So y is equals to negative 48. So the number is negative 48. All right, let's look at example 2. It says the sum of 4 consecutive numbers is 58. Find the numbers. That means the numbers follow sequentially. For example, consecutive number, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are sequential number. They follow themselves. 4 consecutive. They are consecutive numbers. 1, 2, 3. And what you notice about consecutive numbers is that they increase by a certain constant. So we'll say let the first number be let's say n. The other three numbers will be will therefore be, so since this is the first number n, the second number will increase by n plus 1, the third number will increase by n plus 2, and the last one will be n plus 3. So these are the numbers n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3. Now, we said when we add these 4 things together, our answer is 58. That means, therefore, my n plus 1 plus n plus 2 plus n plus 3 will give me 58. So let's simplify. N plus n, 2n, plus n, 3n, plus n, 4n. So we have 4n plus 1 plus 2, that's 3. 3 plus 3, that's 6, is equals to 58. Now we subtract 6 from both sides because we want to find the n. So our 4n equals to 58 minus 6. 58 minus 6 will give us 52. So our 4n is equals to 52. Now we divide both sides by 4. That will give us 13. So our n is equals to 13. When you 4 here, 1 4 here, 13. So the 4 numbers, since the first one is 13, the second one will be 13 plus 1, that's 14. The third one will be 13 plus 2, that's 15. And the fifth one will be 13 plus 3, that's 16. So the numbers are 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right, let's look at this other example. It says the difference between 8 and another number is 17. Remember, we said difference can either be positive or negative difference. Find the two possible values of the number. Now, the two possible values, the first scenario is, we'll say let the number be x. Now, the first case scenario is, if the number is x, that means the number x could be greater than 8. That's the first case scenario. The number I'm subtracting is greater than 8. That means it comes before 8. That means my x minus 8 equals to 17. Now, let's solve it. That means our x, add 8 to both sides, is equals to 17 plus 8. That's 25. Or, the number I'm adding, the second case scenario, the number is less than 8. That means when I'm subtracting, I will say 8 minus x to give me 17. Now, take x to this side, add x to both sides. That's 8 minus x plus x is equals to 17 plus x. This will cancel out. Now, subtract 17 from both sides to get our x. So that's been 8 minus 17 is equals to x, because 17 minus 17 will go off. So that means my x is equals to negative 9. So the two numbers are, the two possible numbers are, so x is equals to negative 9 or 25. All right, let's take this next example. We have dealt with sum and difference. This on products. Product virtually means, or literally means, what you get, the result of what you get when you multiply two numbers. That's what we call product. Now, the product of two numbers is a to number 4 over 9. If one of the number is 1 over 4, find the other number. So let the first number, the second number we have to find be x. That means my first number times, we are given the other number 1 over 4. Y times 1 over 4 is equals to what we got was a to number 4 over 9. A to number 4 over 9. Change this to an improper fraction. 9 times 8, that's 72, plus 4, that's 76. So this is 76 over 9. So this becomes y times, that's y over 4. Multiply both sides by 4. Multiply both sides by 4. 4 here 1, 4 here 1. So my y will be equals to 6 times 4 is 24. Carry to 7 times 4, 28, plus 2, that's 30 over 9. So my y, change it to a mixed number. 9 here 1, that's 33 whole number, 7 over 9. So the other number is 33 whole number, 7 over 9. If you multiply these two, you will get a to number 1 over 4 when you break it down. All right, let's look at this example again. What number must be multiplied by 25 to make 3 over 4? So let's say, let the number be x. Let the number be x. So that means 25 times x will give me 3 over 4 to give us this. So from here, what do? We multiply both sides by 1 over 5. That's 1 over 25. So that's times 25x times 1 over 25 is equals to 3 over 4 times 1 over 25. 25 here 1, 25 here 1. So my x is equals to 3 over 4 times 25. That's 100. So 3 over 100, we can put it in decimal point, in decimal form. That's 0.03. So it is 0.03. I will multiply to give me, I'll multiply 25 by to give me 3 over 4. All right, let's look at this question. It says find the product of 1 over 3 over 4, negative 0.8 and negative 2.5. So the first thing, our product equals to this one. What it means is 1 over 3 over 4 times negative 0.8 times negative 2.5. So the first thing, put them as improper fraction. 4 times 1, 4 plus 1, that's 7. 4 plus 3, that's 7. 7 over 4 times. Change this to a fraction. The decimal point will move one place. So that becomes negative 8 over 10 times 2 times 2, 4, plus 1, 5. That's negative 5 over 2. So the next thing, divide it. 4 year 1, 4 year 2. 2 year 1, 2 year 5. 5 year 1, 5 year 1. So we are left, negative times negative will become positive. So we are left with 7 over 2. And 7 over 2, if you break down 7 over 2, that's 3 number 1 over 2. So that's the product of these three numbers. All right, let's look at this example. It says the product of three numbers. Product of three numbers is 3,600. If two of the numbers are equal and the third number is 25, find the two equal numbers. So we say let the two equal numbers, let the two equal numbers be y. That means that is y times 25 will give us 3,600. Y times y is y squared. That means y squared times 25, that's 25y squared is equals to 3,600. Now divide both sides by 25. So our y squared will be equals to this 144. Now look for y, take the square root of 144. So our y will be equals to square root of 144. The square root of 144 is positive and negative 12. So our y is equals to plus or minus 12. So the two numbers are 12 and 12, or negative 12 and negative 12. The reason being that the square root of a number, actually square root means what are the two numbers I can multiply to get this. That's the meaning of square root. The two numbers I can multiply. Negative 12 times negative 12 will give me 144. 12 times 12 will give me 144. Why is this possible? Because negative and negative will cancel to give me positive. So the square root of a number is always the positive and the negative of that digit or the figure. So the two possible numbers are 12 and 12, or negative 12 and negative 12. All right, I hope you have enjoyed today's class, the word problem, how to identify word problem, how to solve it. We'll go further, but for today, this is where we'll be stopping. So, like in our usual style, here are some list of take-home fun. The first question says, the sum of a certain number and 18 is 40. Find the number. The second one says, the sum of three consecutive numbers is 63. Find the numbers. The third one says, the difference between 14 and another number is negative 17. What are the two possible numbers? And the fourth one says, the product of two numbers is 13. If one of the numbers is half 1 over 2, find the other. And the last one says, find the product of two number 3 over 5, one number 2 over 13, and negative 0.5. I hope you have enjoyed today's class. If you are yet to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends about the Mickey Mouse Class, a channel solely dedicated to demystifying mathematics. Like our video, share our videos, tell your friends about the Mickey Mouse Class. And is there any aspect of mathematics you are finding challenging? Put it in the comment section. Let me also know the answers to these questions in the comment section. I will meet in the next class. Till we meet in the next class, keep practicing. Remember, mathematics is fun. Shalom.